Do you believe that black people are victims?
It depends on the individual
What do
and
you
the
believe?
circumstances.
You believe some blacks are victims?
I mean, everyone has the capacity to be a victim of
How
the
about
system. I
black
think all
people?
people are victims of the
How about
system that we
black
live
people?
under. Black people would be encompassed under all. There's
How about
exploitation
black
happening
people?
at every level.
How about blacks?
I already said that. They're
Do
under
you
all
believe
people, right?
black people are victims?
I think that black people, just like white people, are all victims of the same system that we live under.
Do
yes.
you believe that black people are victims?
I,
And one of your name is Destin.
Destiny. But
Destiny.
to be fair, your name is Jessie. I've heard
Yeah.
that used for women quite a bit as well.
With the I, it is used for women.
I just hear
But
it. I
no
hear Jessie.
I.
If somebody told me that Jessie was coming into a room, I'd be expected to see a pretty lady.
Not with the I.
I can't hear an
Are
I.
you married?
No, I'm not.
Okay.
What does any of this have to do with the government shutdown?
We all know in reality there's no such thing as racism, sexism, homophobism, Islamophobism, deadbeat dadism, or anti-Semitism. It's all about good or evil, right or wrong. We do know that part, right?
We do.
Black people, why don't
Man, you're running like a beta male. Are you a beta male? Beta! Beta male!
you enough to believe that the phrase beta male means anything?
You are a beta male. I'm surprised you, well, not surprised you're a leftist. If you were not a beta male, you wouldn't be a leftist.
Yeah, because a sign of being secure in your masculinity.
No, you're
is
beta.
And say, oh, I'm not a beta male. I'm not a beta male. You know, you're a beta male.
Beta!
Under pressure.
I am joined now with the Reverend Jesse Lee Peterson, a syndicated conservative talk show host, founder of the Brotherhood Organization of a New Destiny, and self-described king of the Alphas. Jesse, thank you so much for taking the time to join our program. Sha'an lik sang bot. That's the saying that we say. It's a Buddhist saying, which means beauty, peace, tradition, and transparency at the start of every one of our shows.
Thank you.
Yeah, our pleasure. So you've interviewed the biggest names in the left, including Hassan Piker and Ben Burgess. And now I know the question has to be asked. Mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the biggest beta of them all?
That's a good question. Maybe, what's the first guy? Hassan?
Yeah, Hassan Piker.
You know, that's a good question. They both seem to be the same, so I haven't taken time to measure who is the worst, but they're both betas.
Mm-hmm.
Beta males!
Do you think their betaness could be cured?
Yes, you can overcome being a beta male. It's just that you have to admit that you're one and know that it's wrong to be that way.
Mm-hmm.
And in that very moment, you can start to overcome it.
Mm-hmm. When I was...
Because a beta male was created by their mothers.
Okay.
They have their mother's identity, her emotion, the way she thinks, and the way she
Okay.
feels. So they're like a woman because you become like whomever you resent. And they're like their mothers but don't realize it.
Mm-hmm. When I was researching for this interview, I came across a series of medications that I hadn't heard of before. But have you heard of the pharmaceutical products acetobutolol, ternormin, or bisoprolol?
I'm not.
So they're apparently beta-adrenergic blocking agents, which means they can actually block beta males. Yeah, they call them beta blockers. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'm not familiar with that.
Oh, okay. I was like, that was cutting edge science to us, and we were thinking you guys should get sponsored by them.
Oh, really? So he is the great white hope.
Do you want to see him build the wall?
Oh, the wall going up.
Okay.
He has already started it, and the wall going up. Believe me, it will go up.
The wall's supposed to be very expensive. So we were thinking, instead of building a giant wall, what if we built a bunch of smaller walls around each American? Kind of like brick walls around each American to protect them from immigrants.
No, we need the wall around the country.
Yeah.
And in the long run, it'll be cheaper to build the wall than it is to take care of these illegal aliens who are coming in by the numbers.
Right.
And most of them are coming in from S-hole countries.
Right.
And they are bringing in horrible just values that destroy their own country.
Mm-hmm.
And so they're coming here doing the same to our country. So in the long run, we'll pay more for them than we would for a solid wall around the country.
But if we built individual walls around each American, especially around like their, protective areas, it would prevent them from being violated by immigrants when they came over.
No, we need to protect the whole country, and so that would be ridiculous.
Do you think Cirrhosis the human will ever have an opportunity to work in the Trump administration, or will he have to work on documentaries from now on?
Who is that?
Cirrhosis the human. It's what we call Steve Bannon.
Who is that?
Steve Bannon?
Oh, what about him?
Do you think he's going to be able to work with the Trump administration anymore, or will he just go to keep making documentaries?
Well, I don't know why you call him that name, but Steve is a really good guy who loves America. He loves what was right, and if he does get in again, he will be good for the administration as well as for the country.
Are you a religious man?
Yes.
Would you describe God as being all-powerful?
Yes.
Could God make the spiciest food in the world?
God can do whatever he wants. He's God.
But could God make food so spicy that he himself could not eat it?
Sure it is.
Well, is there an answer to that? Because I've never been able to ask that to a reverend.
And what was your question again?
Could God make a food so spicy that he himself could not eat it?
Do you believe in God?
I believe in many gods.
How about the God? Do you believe in God?
I believe in gods, plural. I think there's more than one.
How many are there?
3,265 and a half last we checked.
Oh, brother. I don't know what to say to you, man.
It says women cannot handle power. It's not in them to handle power in the right way. I think that one of the greatest mistakes America made was to allow women the opportunity to vote. We should have never turned this over to women. It was a big mistake. All these women are voting in the wrong people. Do you still believe that?
Yes, even more so now.
Okay.
There's a spiritual order to life, and that order is God in Christ, Christ in man, man over woman, and woman over children. And so the love comes from God through Christ, through the man, to the woman, to the children. And unless it's in that order, nothing else would work. And I've noticed that since the women have been taken over, especially liberal women, since they've been taking over, the country going to hell in a handbasket. Every wicked thing we can think of is coming to the forefront. And that's because women are more emotional. They don't operate from logic. They operate from emotions, unless they grew up close to their earthly fathers and they love their fathers. And if they love their earthly father, then they will have the logic of their fathers instead of the illogic of their mothers.
If we took away women's ability to vote, then we would obviously have a bunch of missing votes. Do you think we could transfer those votes to younger men? So let men vote even younger and then just not let women vote at all?
Well, I just think that men need to vote at a certain age when they mature so that they can understand what they're voted for. Because unless you understand why and what you're voting for, you're going to vote in the wrong thing or vote for the wrong thing or vote in the wrong person if you're not mature.
Do you think that a baby who's a man is a smarter voter than a fully grown adult woman?
A baby who is a male?
Yeah. Do you think they could have a better vote than a fully grown woman?
No.
No. What about like a 10-year-old man?
No.
No? How old would it have to be before it replaces a fully grown woman?
I would say 18.
You've also been known for your somewhat controversial thoughts on slavery, particularly thanking white people for enslaving Africans, seen it as a way to get mass migration out of the continent, correct?
Well, I didn't thank them for enslaving Africa. I thanked them that because it was the blacks in Africa who sold other blacks to the Arabs. And the Arabs, sold blacks around the world, as they're doing today. They're still enslaving blacks in Africa. Mommy Africa, and there's no big deal about it. But I think that rather than complaining, spending a lifetime complaining, Black Americans should show appreciation for the opportunity to be here, for those who suffered for them, their parents, their grandparents or great grandparents, whomever they believe were enslaved for them, should show their appreciation for the suffering that they've gone through, and then to the greatest country on this side of heaven, that they are here because they would be happier here, believe me, than they would in Africa or any other place. So rather than bitching and moaning and complaining and begging and whining and blaming, they should show appreciation by living upright, giving back to the country rather than begging for so much stuff.
So America also has a problem right now, you said, with immigration. Could we solve that problem as well by enslaving the immigrants, and then we could move them to different parts of the world so they couldn't come into the United States?
No, we shouldn't allow illegal aliens to come into our country.
Well, exactly. We wouldn't allow them in the country. We would enslave them, and then we can ship them off to some other country so they can't come here.
If they're not in our country, it's not our business what they do or whatever other country. Yeah, but most people on the left are beta.
Yeah.
Beta males and beta women.
They got to take those beta blockers, It's the only thing that'll stop it. Why are you the only person on the right who has the courage to debate everyone? Because other people on the right don't do that. Like, I think Ben Shapiro is an Omicron male, and then maybe Jordan Peterson is lambda male, because they won't debate anybody, but you will debate everybody. Why is that?
I don't know. You have to ask them. I think, for me, speaking for me, is that I love all people.
Okay.
And my desire is that all people should wake up and take control of their own lives. So when I debate, my hope is that something is said that will benefit them in a good way.
If you love all people, though, what if someone asks you, do you love pedophiles?
Yeah, I love all people.
Even pedophiles?
Yes.
Well, we're actually known as a beta country. Like the whole country is the beta country. Yeah.
That's for sure.
Yeah.
Because I hear that the men in Canada are beta males.
Yeah.
They are worse than as the women are.
But we're born beta, so it's kind of like original sin in that we're born betas, but then we can try to improve ourselves.
Are you a beta male?
I'm a lambda male.
What's a lambda male?
Well, the Greek alphabet has a lot of letters, so I'm actually further down than a beta. I'm a lambda male, but I want to work my way up to being a beta.
Oh.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah. I'm at the bottom. Yeah.
All right. At least you know it.
Of course. You have to be honest in life, I find.
Right. Most people betas don't realize it.
Yeah. Well, that's why I want to get these beta blockers, because I think it's the only thing that'll cure me.
Well, you're going to need more than that.
Are you a religious man?
Yes.
Thank you for coming on the show. That was a lot of fun.
Did you like the word amazing?
I love the word amazing.
How about beta male?
You know them Canadians love that because we're betas. We're all betas over here.
You're a partner? I wouldn't use that word about you.
Well, I mean, it could mean
it's a homosexual word now.
I should be so lucky.
For more information about beta blockers, visit bhf.org.uk/beta blockers.
Did you enjoy what you just watched and now crave more Nectar of the Damned? Did you know that if you're watching on YouTube, you're only getting half the surfy experience? We upload all of our content commercial and censorship free to our Patreon. Due to the general demonetization of our videos, we now upload half of our original content directly to those who can help us produce this show. Want even more nectar than that? Well, come join us at twitch.tv/TheSerfsTV, where we do weekly live streams, debates, interviews, AMAs, and more. If you're an Amazon Prime member, you can help support our show 100% free by subscribing to our Twitch channel. So come join us, be merry, and know that your support is helping us do great things. Like pay rent and eat.
Nice. You normally have, I thought you had a
So we're a duo normally. My partner is currently traveling in Europe. So
I got you.
Just because this is when it synced up, I said I'd try to handle it myself.
His partner's traveling in Europe.
They lovers? Are they gay?
I don't know.
Huh?
I don't know.
Our quote this week comes from Alith Twinning, who says, "Elected officials are manufactured personalities and celebrities, or we are only permitted to take emotional stands on issues that do not affect corporate power." By Bertram M. Gross, Friendly Fascism, the New Face of Power in America.